Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite platform, Twitch.tv, the place where you can watch gamers play some fun games live. In fact, if you don't believe me, let's just read the description here, right? If you Google Twitch, this is what it says. Twitch is an American video live streaming service that focuses on video game live streaming, including broadcasts of esports competitions. In addition, it offers music broadcasts, creative content, and more recently, in real live streams. Oh wow, Twitch, funny how you didn't mention the hot tub farting ASMR meta. Or, oh wait, does that fall under creative content? Because my god, is it creative. So you guys may or may not be aware of the absolute war going on right now on Twitch.tv. Pretty much there's these two female streamers who are at an all-out war against each other. Their names are Amaranth and Indie Fox. And they are these kind of like sexualized streamers, right? Essentially what they do is go on cam and try to show off their attributes like their butt or their chest or whatever, kind of like a cam site or whatever. But the thing is, content like this is strongly against Twitch's policies, but these people are never banned, right? We've seen it over and over again, like Alinity and people like that, but Amaranth and Indie Fox take it to the next level, okay? So essentially recently a phenomenon started happening where these two would always be on top, okay? They would beat out some of the most hardworking streamers on the platform solely with their looks, you know? Essentially what they would do is they would get really creative to bypass the rules of Twitch, okay? In theory, they're really not bypassing anything, but Twitch staff is way too stupid to see it. So one of the rules was regarding like swimsuits, right? Bikinis. You can't just be wearing them because that's like sexualized content. You need to be only wearing them if you're at a beach or at a pool or in sort of a water body, right? So what they did is get that inflatable bag thing, you know, that little indoor mini pool, and they just started wearing it inside those, right? Just filled it up with water, or they just got in their hot tub and pretty much just stood there. So essentially what they did is created the entire background and environment as if they were actually, you know, needed to be wearing those clothes, which they obviously don't because they're sitting at home. Now this stuff was all live streamed under the Just Chatting section on Twitch. If you don't know the Just Chatting section, it's essentially a place where you kinda just chat and you talk about whatever you want, right? If you're not gonna play a game and you're just like, I don't know, looking at videos or stuff like that, reacting to YouTube videos, you're kind of just chatting with your stream and having a good time, you know? Now the Just Chatting section is absolutely massive, okay? It's got like 14 million people that are streaming at all times or something. I don't know, I'm not sure about the number, but I'm just tossing it out. But this is really not what makes up the Just Chatting section at all. There's some genuine people just trying to create some, you know, really good content, you know? There's sometimes there's like Minecraft streamers on there, right? Pretty much what would happen is you'd literally see like 17-year-old Tubbo like with 60,000 viewers talking to a stream, and then right beside this innocent 17-year-old you'd see like these full-grown women barely clothed and you know just doing these really hypersexualized stuff, and it's just kind of disturbing. All these super young viewers and minors who just want to watch Minecraft content are kind of exposed to all this other garbage as well. So pretty much what happened after that is a backlash for Twitch staff and all those moderators got really bad, and people are like, well, how can you do this? This is just unethical. So pretty much what Twitch did is like, okay, you guys can't be in the Just Chatting section anymore, and they created a separate category specifically for them, right? It's called pools, hot tubs, and beaches, okay? They're very aware of what they're doing, and so they created a separate category for it, because if there's a separate category for it, there's absolutely no problem, right? You only go to the pools, hot tubs, beaches category if you want to see women who are barely clothed, right? Now, Amaranth and Indie Fox, these absolute war veterans, you know, innovating each time, whether they be riding on a Pickle Rick inflatable balloon, you know, like, something happened, like, Amaranth, like, bought out all the Pickle Ricks so that Indie Fox couldn't ride on them as well, or something like that. Like, I don't know, man, it's so weird. They're literally in a serious competition for the entire male gaze, bro. But yeah, as I was saying, they got moved to the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category, so when they were doing these streams, they are no longer allowed to be in the Just Chatting section. This kind of cleaned up the content on Twitch and made it a bit more fair, right? but these people realized that their view count started going down because the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category don't have that many people streaming on it. And essentially the way these people get viewers is by being next to other people. Like, when you're next to a popular streamer, you're there to watch their content, but for a second you start thinking with your pee-pee, and then you click on the other side, and that's how they get their viewers. So these two absolute astrophysicist engineers, right? They were like, what the heck do we do to get past it? We've been put in this one category, and our viewers have drastically reduced, right? Like, Amaranth was pulling like 20-30k viewers a stream or something. It was absolutely incredible. Like, that viewership is nuts. So once again, they started innovating beyond Steve Jobs, bro. They went into a category that is so subtle, a category insanely popular, but it could be innocent, but it could also be hypersexualized. I'm, of course, talking about ASMR. Now, to the average person like me, ASMR just makes absolutely no sense. If somebody's like talking in my ear or something, it just makes me severely uncomfortable, and I will probably nunchuck you. But to a certain population of the human race, it gives them very good tingles or whatever. I don't really understand how it works, and most of the time, I think it's like just innocent stuff, and you know, they're just trying to get their tingles off or whatever. I don't really know. But yeah, Amaranth and Indie Fox rated the section, instantly went to the top. Okay, ASMR has a lot of viewers, and when it's sexualized ASMR, oh my god, you know. So essentially, Amaranth and Indie Fox would talk into a mic like this, and you know, I can't even imitate it, and they do like, I don't know. Can I touch this mic? Is it making those sounds? I don't know if it's making those sounds, but if it is, this is what they do. Maybe this, something. Okay, this is really weird. And yeah, now it's evolved to the point where there's a very famous clip of Indie Fox being passed around all throughout the internet. Essentially, she's lying on a bed in a very, you know, questionable position, and the mic is thrusted into her butt, and she's recording a fart. Hence the term Twitch ASMR fart stream. And at this point, people are just getting really frustrated because they're literally just making a mockery of the whole thing. There's a place for people like this, and it's on campsites, okay? It should definitely not be next to innocent Minecraft content, and if it violates TOS, it should be banned off the platform. Does it violate TOS? 100%. And if you're asking how I know this, it's because an emote was banned for being too sexualized, and it was like this really stupid emote. I don't know. I'm not gonna pull up the whole lore about it, but it's barely sexualized whatsoever, but whatever. My point is, if an emote can get banned for being sexualized, they should 100% be banned. Now, obviously, Twitch is just under constant fire for these things because their blatant hypocrisy is just infuriating, so occasionally they just go ahead and ban them, you know, just for like 2 or 3 days, and essentially it's like a forced vacation for these streamers, and then they come back and do the same thing 10 times worse. Streamer bans announced. Twitch partner Amaranth has been banned, blah blah blah. Twitch partner Indie Fox has also been banned. And as you can see in the hashtags, it is 4th ban and 5th ban. Clearly these bans do absolutely nothing. It is a forced vacation. And you know, when somebody gets banned on Twitch, you expect them to be absolutely freaking out. Just like, oh my god, guys, I can't believe you did this. I won't do this in the future, whatever. Please reverse the ban. This is my livelihood, blah blah blah. You expect them to have the same reaction as a YouTuber getting striked or terminated or copyrighted or something like that. But in the case of Amaranth and Indie Fox, they do not care because they know this is just like a show kind of thing, you know? This is simply to appease the hordes of people angry at them. And you know how I know they are just not concerned about this whatsoever? First off, it's their 4th or 5th ban, okay? They clearly are coming back from these each and every time in like 2 or 3 days. I'm pretty sure this is like a 2 or 3 day ban. And you know how I know they're so chill? Indie Fox literally just tweeted out saying, hey Amaranth, you want to go to a beach and get a massage or something? It'll be a nice vacation since we're forced to take it off. And honestly, I gotta make it clear, okay? There's absolutely no problem with this kind of content at all, okay? If you want to make your bag 100%, you go and do it. But there's a time and a place to do these things. And sure, the time is now, but the place is absolutely not Twitch.tv. It is a gaming platform. platform. It's honestly just completely ridiculous how this stuff is allowed at all. I mean, at least if you want this stuff to be allowed, please remove the policy from Twitch's terms of service. Say that sexualized content is allowed on the platform. Because when you have it in your terms of service that it's not allowed, and you still allow these people on the platform, you're just a complete joke, okay? Either make it completely clear that, okay, this stuff is allowed, but for some reason you want to have the moral high ground everywhere. You want to stand on both sides of the fence, be like, yeah, we're completely against this kinds of content, and yeah, we still allow it on the platform, and we give this little slap on the wrist type of bans, which are completely useless. Now, despite the fact that we know that Amaranth and Indie Fox are 100 million% coming back to the platform in about 2 or 3 days, the absolute horny simps are still getting mad because they're like, that's 2 or 3 days that I can't jack off to them. Like, this person says, this is why I hate Twitch sometimes. They've obviously made a mistake, and all they're doing is ruining the experience for thousands of viewers like me. I want to say thank you to both of you and Amaranth for brightening my day every time you both go live. You're amazing, Indy. You know the thing about Indie Fox's stream? You barely see her face. You see her butt and her body way more than her face. So when you say you're amazing, Indy, you're saying it to her body, to be honest. You're saying it to her butt. You're saying it to her farts. Just the absolute pathetic soy boy cuck men that have spawned from this whole meta is just disheartening, man. Honestly, imagine your mom giving birth to you and you spend your time 24/7 watching these kind of streams, donating your hard-earned money to these people just because you can't control your little minuscule microscopic PP. Honestly, in my opinion, this whole thing is just incredibly pathetic. Twitch really needs to get it together. They just need to make it extremely crystal clear what's allowed on their platform and what is not. And yeah, stop giving these stupid ass slap on the wrist bans, you know, which don't do anything. In reality, I don't even have a problem with them being on the platform. Be on the platform, just change the goddamn rules of the platform then. Don't act like you're above it.
I'm Morant and Indie Fox banned. Well, that's f***ing deserved. Nah, I'm getting tired of this shit, to be honest. I don't want to be negative and weird and rude, and I know like a lot of them, you know, they hang out with like the squad sometimes, or like train, and they go on their shows and whatever. So these guys are gonna give like PR answers like, oh guys, this, that, this, that, and a lot of the streamers are gonna do like give like non-answers. And the benefit that I have of having no friends, there's not a lot of them actually, but having no friends, I can say things how they are, and these men deserve this shit, and it's been a disgrace, to be honest. And people are gonna say, oh, but dude, it's because of mass reports, it's because of LSF or social pressure. No, it's not. It's really not. It's because of gray area rules that are really dumb, and people maximizing what they're gonna get out of it, right? No, it's guys. Listen, here's my real take. Okay, I think it's been, it has legitimately been a disaster to sit on the sidelines and watch people break the rules, right? And do it so like shamelessly and with a smile on their face, right? Laughing at how they're getting away with it, and laughing at, oh, but I'm making money with it, dude. Get f***ed on. You're just jealous or whatever. No, nobody's jealous. You're just f***ing stupid. It's just it's been getting so weird and so like the hypocrisy is insane. I hope people know, and I hope Twitch know, this rubs off on the people really, really badly. This creates a very negative environment for other partners to see, like, if they break 2 or 3 rules over 2 years, they're gonna get clapped on, right? But people who break 1 rule and do it again and again, the same rule again and again and again, 1 month after, 2 weeks after, 1 month after, and they just keep doing it over and over, and oh, but I've learned. The whole point is to say that you've learned it, but no, nobody did learn it. And they smile and they laugh and they keep doing it. It's like, yeah, exactly, like me with RP, you're not wrong. At least it's not the same rule every time. At the very least, I show some sort of progress.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. That was the ASMR fart stream meta. Sorry I couldn't show you any clips because, I mean, I think you know why I can't. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.